Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mustard Seed 7. I want to give God thanks for His mercies that are new every morning. Thank Him for His grace that is sufficient to keep us. Thank Him for comforting us in such a time as this. Welcome to the Mustard Seed family, and welcome to anyone that is new here. You may be wondering, what is this channel about? It's about reaching my community, the people who have gone through what I've been through or still going through what I've been through. The aim is to encourage. Today we are going to talk about how to build self-confidence. Pray that you will be blessed and encouraged at the end of it all. Please excuse my voice because I've got sinuses. Some people call it a fever, and it's kind of playing up at the moment. So my voice might just be cracking up at times. Okay. All right. So today I want to start by telling you my experience. Now, people are lack confidence for different reasons. Cultural background, childhood experience, bullying, and other circumstances all play a role. They all play a role in people losing confidence or lack confidence in some areas. As for me, it was when I was growing up. It all took place when I was growing up, what people said to me constantly when I was growing up. People would talk to me about the way I look. They would comment on my hair. They would comment on my lips. They would comment on my eyes. They would comment on my physiques. They would comment on every part of my body. And over time, I believe everything that they say. I remember once when I had my first job. So I started working when I was 17, and I had I had a friend who helped me to get the job. And so we used to go to work together, back and forth. And one day I was wearing a slipper and not a shoes, because we normally wear shoes oftentimes to work. I used to work in a garment factory. And one day on a Friday is dress up day. So you would just kind of dress down. You don't wear the same thing all the time. You just want to look different on a Friday because it's payday. And so I had a Sanders, and my friend commented when I was at the train station with her. She commented on my feet. So basically, she commented on my feet, and basically she didn't like my feet. And that made me feel like my feet, there was a problem with my feet. And so I had a problem there because something's wrong with my feet. Prior to that, I was told that I'm skinny. We say mager, you're too mager. And they would tell me that they would cuss me out and call me malata, red gal. Sometimes they called me bakra pitney. I didn't understand what that mean. They would tell me about my bum, saying that I've got Chinese bum, my bum is flat like Chinese. They will cuss me out about my lips. They will tell me that my lips is too big. I've got liver lips. Can you believe that? Liver lips. I've got liver lips. And basically, I believe all that. I believe that there was nothing good about me, my physiques, and it just dampened my confidence. I really didn't believe anything was good about me, you know. And as I get older and I continue to work in the garment factories, you meet different people, different environment you go into, and you find different set of people. Some will tell you different things. And one day I remember I walked, because when my friend told me that my feet, there's something wrong with my feet, I don't wear sandals outside anymore, honestly. So I left that factory and started working at another factory. And one day I think we had a heat wave, and normally when we go out for lunch I would I'll put my shoes on, because when we're working on the machine, because the place is hot, you know, Jamaica is hot, and the motor from the machine is also hot, so your feet get really hot, so we tend to work in our slippers as machine operators. But when we're going out for lunch, I would put my shoes on, because I don't want anyone to see my feet. But this day it was really, really hot, and I forgot to put my shoes on, so I went out in my slippers. And this lady said to me, "Oh wow, Ruth, you've got beautiful feet." I'm like, really? I think I just say thank you and leave it. But then I get confused, because I remember my friend told me there's something wrong with my feet, and this lady is saying I've got beautiful feet. So I'm like, okay. In the same factory, another lady said to me on a different occasion, as I was sewing, because in the factory you have people work next to you. It's like a whole line. You have people next to you all the way. So this lady, these people are adult, like older women, and I was just 17, going on 18 by now. And then this lady said to me, as I was sewing, she said to me, "Oh Ruth, you've got nice nails. I like your nails." I'm like, oh, somebody likes something about me again. This one factory. So when I was growing up, before I got to 18, all I heard was that I've got Kaya hair. Yeah, my hair was Kaya. And I've got, I'm too maga. I've got liver lips. I've got Chinese bum. And I'm a red malata. And all that. I had no confidence. But now, as I get older, mature women are telling me otherwise. They're telling me little things, but they're not giving me overall compliment. They're just picking a few things that they like. And as I moved from there, I went into a different community to live, and I go into a different church as well. And the church that I used to go to was a lot of young people like myself, and they were all natural, so nobody have any problem with their hair. But there was this, and I had no confidence. All my confidence is gone. I'm confused. There was this old lady who, a returning resident from England, she used to tell me, "Oh, I love your shape. You've got lovely shape." I'm like, what's this woman talking about? She now telling me I've got nice shape. At that time, I thought, could she be right? And then it just went up my head, because I heard the negative more than the positive, and I believe the negative. Point I'm trying to make is, people will plant seeds in you, and it will damage you, or it can break you or make you. When I went into the new church, there was one brother who used to tell me, every time I dress up, he'd make an effort to tell me, "You look nice, Sister Ruth, you look nice." And I'm like, okay, thank you. Trust me, he's the only one who would tell me I look nice. I don't know if it's because he realized that I had no confidence. I think he did. And the only thing he used to tell me that he liked about me was my eyes. He's the first person to tell me that, "Oh, you've got lovely eyes." Then I took part into a wedding. And after, you know, in a wedding they do videos and all that. And he watched back the video, and he came to me and he said to me, "Sister Ruth, your eyes are so beautiful in the video." And I'm like, all this guy liked about me was my eyes. Mark you, I was older than this guy, so it's not like he fancied me. He was just being nice and telling me what he think about me. And to be honest, that kind of did help me, because he was the only male that was telling me that I look nice. So I started to be, over time, because he told me all the time, and I spent 5 years in that church, 6 years. Over time, I start believing that I look nice when I put my clothes on. I start believing him. And over time, I start noticing myself, but I still didn't believe that I'm all that. I just didn't believe it. After all is said and done, I end up with no self-confidence, no self-worth, no self-respect. I just didn't believe in myself at all. And coupled with that, because of my lack of education, that make it worse, because I didn't believe I could get certain jobs. Well, I couldn't get certain jobs. I just didn't feel fit in with certain group of people. And yeah, confidence was gone. There was nothing there. But as I grow spiritually and draw closer to God, I came across a scripture that speak to me, and it was Psalms 139. I read the scripture, and after reading this scripture is when I realized that, oh no, people are wrong. They're wrong with me. This is what changed me. Verse 1. You search me and know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely. You em me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me. This is the bit that got me. Verse 13 and 14. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. When I read this, and I realized that I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and God know me. He know my uprising. He know my going out. He know my coming in. He know everything about me, and He created me. He formed me. He knitted me in my mother's womb. When I read this, I changed everything, every thought that I had about myself, because I had negative thoughts. I didn't believe in me. I didn't believe there was anything good about me because of what I was told. I believe everything people say. I didn't believe what the Lord say. I didn't know that the Lord dealt with me like this. Say about God know me. He created me. He made me in His own image. He knew me from I was in my mother's womb. And I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Believe me, that's what changed the way I look. That's what changed the way I look at myself, the way I see myself. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So it doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter who like my eyes, who like my lips, who like my complexion, my nails, my hair, my shape. It doesn't matter. What matters is, do I like me for who I am? Do I? Do you like you for who you are? Do you know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made? Do you know that you are God's workmanship? Do you know that He created you for good works? Do you know that you've got purpose? Do you know that? I want to encourage somebody today. I want you to know that how insignificant you think you are, or what people say about you, no matter what people think about you, you need to start believing in you. Start accepting you for who you are. Start believing what God say about you. Start finding out what God say about you. Read the word and find out what God say about you. I want to encourage you to don't look to man, Don't listen to man. Listen to your heart. Listen to what the Lord say about you and create an atmosphere for you. Look yourself in the mirror and accept you for who you are, and understand that you are fashioned by God. You were made in his image, in his likeness. And so no matter what people say about you, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. May your confidence grow from one level to the next. May you not cast your confidence away. May you continue to strive. May you look yourself in the mirror and accept you for who you are, because nobody will really. People sometimes will tell you just because they want you to feel good. But it's not about what people see. It's not about what people say or know or believe about you. It's about what you see about yourself. It's about what you believe. It's about what you know. What do you believe about yourself? May you continue to seek to know what the Lord say about you. May your confidence rise. Pray that your confidence will rise after listening to this. I hope it is encouraging, and I hope you will continue to trust God. Look to him, who is your creator, who is the author and the finisher of your faith. God bless you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that someone else can be encouraged. Have a blessing.